Hello, coin collectors out there, and welcome to the Big D Coins channel. I really have a great coin for you here today. I was looking through my uncle's old 1940s nickel, trying to make a video about the 1944 nickel, as I hadn't put one up on my channel yet, and I came across this specimen right here on the right, and I believe it to be a Henning nickel. And I'm going to go into the details of why I think it is. And for those of you who don't know, the Henning nickel is a counterfeit nickel. So I think it's actually illegal to have these, but really cool that I found this, and really cool story behind the nickel. So I'm going to go into that in this video. So the nickel I have on the left is your standard wartime nickel. This one happens to be dated 1943 and is from the San Francisco Mint. So during the wartime of World War II, the U.S. took out the nickel from the nickel metal from the nickel and made the coin out of a copper, silver, manganese combination. Now, all of these nickels that they made during that specific time had this very large mint mark on the top. P for Philly, D for Denver, S for San Francisco. So you can see the S right here at the top of the nickel. So I was trying to make a video about a 1944 nickel, and I was looking at the coin. I was like, oh, I've got a 1944 nickel. Let's make a video about this. Then I flipped it over and saw that there wasn't a mint mark at the top, and I was just utterly confused. So I thought to myself, what is going on here? What have I got? Typed into Google and learned all about Francis LeRoy Henning of Erial, New Jersey. So early in the 1950s, Henning, who had been arrested previously for trying to counterfeit $5 bills, was making counterfeit nickels. He made about 100,000 of them that were put into circulation. About 200,000 of them were dumped in Copper River, New Jersey, and about another 200,000 were dumped in Schuylkill River in Pennsylvania, I believed. So these coins were discovered by a local coin collecting club, the Camden County Coin Collectors Club, and then they notified Secret Service around 1955 that these nickels were being produced. So the metal content is a little bit different on this nickel, but the most telling part is that there isn't a big mint mark at the top. So we can flip it over here. You see 1944, the date at the bottom right. So you see that, you automatically assume that there'll be a big mint mark on the reverse, and there's not. Another telltale sign is up here where the R is, there's like a little bubble, a little hole where the R is. So there was a little mistake in his die that caused that R to be messed up. Other than that, it looks pretty spot on. So there are some stories behind this. Apparently, these coins are made from Monel metal, which is 79.1% copper, 20.5% nickel, and 0.4% iron. And there's two theories to how he made this coin. One theory is that he purchased the blank planchets from the same place that buys them from the mint, and then he purchased them for 3.5 cents rather than 5 cents. The other theory is that he just got actual nickels and then kind of like through some electricity, regular nickels through electricity, kind of erased them or like cleaned them out, and then put his own marking on them. So he took nickels that were, I guess, regular nickel, and then he convinced people that they were silver so that they'd be worth more. I kind of believe the first story, that he bought them. He bought the planchets from someone that was selling them to the mint as well. So I had mentioned earlier that this guy, it wasn't his first time trying to make counterfeit coins. He had made a counterfeit $5 bill previous to that. So when he was arrested this time, he ended up serving quite some jail time, which you can imagine. I believe he served 3 years in jail. So here's another look at it. I was just totally blown away when I came across this coin. I looked up the value of this coin. I'm not sure that coin grading agencies will actually grade it, considering that it's counterfeit. But it looks like on eBay there are about a 3 or 4 that are selling in the $50 range. So I would imagine that that's the value of this coin, although I have no intentions of selling it because it's kind of a one-of-a-kind piece here. I think you're especially more likely to get these if you do live on the East Coast. Unfortunately, for those people out west, the nickel would have to travel really far to get out to you. I do live in Maine, so that's not too far from New Jersey. So it's likely that this coin just kind of found its way up to Maine, and then into my uncle's collection. So I'll sign off here. I just wanted to ask one more question before I do. If you do know more information about this coin, please leave it in the comments section and let me know what your thoughts are. Please give me some feedback. I enjoy it. Hope you have a great day, everyone. Take care and enjoy. Best of luck coin collecting.